Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I am Ashton Doctor, your habit coach. And today we're going to be talking about movement. Now, if you're someone who believes that movement is unimportant, you live a sedentary life, or you think that, exercise is only for those hardcore people, or it's very hard to do exercise, well, this video is for you because we're going to be talking about how movement is such an essential part of the way that our body functions. At Awesome 180, we think about movement in two ways. The first one is called macro movement and the second is micro movement. So macro movement are these big arm movements like what we do in an exercise, push-ups and pull-ups and all those things fall under macro movement when our entire body is moving. But there's another form of movement that is very essential and that is micro movement. Now, micro movement are movement at a cellular level. You obviously know of the heart and the circulatory system. The heart pumps, it's moving blood throughout the system. But there's another system that we don't talk about, which is called the lymph system. And the lymph system is the excretory part. So when all the cells, when they excrete, they go through this lymph system where all the toxins are being removed. Now, while the circulatory system has a heart, the lymph system does not. So it relies on movement, it relies on bouncing to be able to get rid of all this. Hence, beyond just cellular movement, we have to think about getting this movement into the body. Now, if you're someone who says, yes, but I exercise for 1 hour every day, but what do you do for the remaining 23 hours? If you have a sedentary job and you're on your desk and you're constantly working, let me break it to you, you're sedentary. You're not someone who's a mover. So it's critical for you to start getting movement into your daily routine. So you have to think about it. Where do you spend your sedentary life? If you're at a desk and working, what are you doing at that point of time and how can you bring movement into it? If you're watching TV, how can you bring movement into that? What else do? You talk on the phone? Are you on Instagram? Because right now, the only movement we get is this, right? We need to get our body moving. So I'm going to give you 3 ways in which you can start moving from today. Every time you watch TV, I want you to find a new place to sit. So what I like to do is I like to sit on the floor. Because when you're sitting on the floor, you have to keep moving around. You have to get your knees in. You have to cross your feet. So bringing that movement in is going to be a critical thing for you. The next thing I want you to do is, what do you do when you're working? If you're at a desk, can you stand and work? Right? So all you have to do is put up a bunch of books, put your laptop on the top and you can stand and work. I use a standing desk wherever I am, in the office or at home. And there are lots of pictures of me using them. You can check them out on my Instagram, which is @AshtonDoc. And the third thing I want you to start doing is when you're on the phone, I want you to start walking around. No more sitting down and using your phone. We all have cellular phones. Why are we sitting down in one place and using them? Let's move. Let's use our body the way it was designed to be used. If you found this video helpful, share this with someone who you know lives a sedentary life and start doing these things. As I said, I'm going to be putting up more thoughts on movement. So hit subscribe below so that you're informed when the next video comes out. Remember, if you want to see a change, consistency is going to be key. And the only way to get consistency is to make it a habit. So great habits create that awesome life you want. So start them from today.